Um, some people have faith, like, okay, Honkai might make a comeback like ZZZ, but the difference between Honkai and ZZZ didn't have to be players, so that's why that game locked in and added good updates. Honkai already has a loyal player base that clearly glazed the living shit out of this game, so I, it's probably not gonna get changed. They're not gonna change nothing. They're not gonna change nothing. But we are so back with this one. So Honkai Star just pulled out a tweet. They are like fixing the game. They're fixing some issues. They fixed some nice issues in the game. And I'm just gonna summarize it in this video. It won't be too long. And I'm just gonna put my opinion on it and see how it goes. So first thing we have a semi-skip button. It is not a full skip button, but we can skip most of the dialogue, which is nice. We love to see it. Okay, we have a semi-skip button, so how it's gonna work, right? We have an option to just move on with the story, or we have an option for them to yap some more. If you want to get some more yap, there's your more yap. Me personally, I'm always choosing the move on, my nigga. We don't care. Okay, you're talking too much. Okay, so we have that. That's a cool thing. We love to see it. Something about puzzles, I didn't understand this one at all. Like, hold on, let me like lock in. So basically, what I got from that, this is making puzzles a bit easier, which is that's fine. I honestly, I didn't have that much of a problem with the puzzles, but making it easier, making it shorter, that's good. They're making the story shorter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Next thing, we're removing mobs from the story version of the map of the world, which is that's fine. I didn't have that much of a problem with it, but that's another cool update for people who's who just I don't know, don't want to fight. Me personally, I have icon, so when a mob comes up to me, I just press E and they're dead. So no difference for me. Okay, but the last thing, this is a big one. This can make and break for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the biggest update I've seen. Okay, they can go two ways with this. They can go extremely wrong and extremely good with this. They are buffing older units. It seems like we don't know for real. Okay, well, it looks like, at least to me, that we are buffing older units. Now there are a couple ways they can go with this. So hopefully it's like Zenkai's from Dragon Ball Legends. The way how Zenkai's work in Legends is they get an older unit and they give it some nice little buffs, make them do give them high stats, they do more damage, that, right? And they have another thing that allows them to buff the team that they're on, or a buff a certain unit they use. The last part, we don't need them to buff. I don't think we need them to buff any unit, just buff themselves. Just have them buff themselves and that's about it. Another way, I was watching Mr. Pokey. I was watching his stream, and in Honkai Impact 3rd, there's a way that they buff the older units by using their weapons. In Honkai, it would be their light cone, which I'm hit or miss on that idea. Why not just let us grind for that buff instead of having a summon for it? But if they have a summon for it, I don't think it would be that big of a problem. Maybe it depends how big the buff is. Okay, if the buff is very small and we're summoning for this, I don't know. And if the pity is still 80 to 75, 25, the pity should be 50 guaranteed, bro. It should be 50 guaranteed. I don't think we should have 80 summons and 75, 25 to, get a light cone that buffs an older unit. I don't think we need that. Now about Dragon Ball Legends, when that game first came out, Zenkai's wasn't the best because the way you had Zenkai's before, when the game first came out, when Zenkai's first came out, you have to summon, you have to spend a lot of crystals to get a Zenkai. I think it was $1,000 on the average to get a Zenkai. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was crazy. But yeah, hopefully they do that. Hopefully the best case scenario is just them just have us grind some type of event or something to do to get this unit, give him a buff or something like that. That's the best thing. Second best, the light cone. I don't like it, but if they add the light cone, it'll be fine. It'll be good enough. Okay. Hopefully the pity isn't the same, because if the pity is the same, that'll be a problem. I don't want that. Now I'm just yapping. Now, last thing that this update will bring up. Since they are shortening the story so much, what's gonna be the content of Honkai? That's the real question. Because every patch, unless they add in a whole bunch of new content, the content of Honkai is gonna get shorter. Like, me playing this game, every patch, like the average time of me playing this game every patch, is gonna get shorter, and that time is already short. I'm not gonna lie. Because like, when you think about it, every patch, all they do is add a story, one new event, maybe two, and that's about it. There's not much you can do. If they're making a shorter, if they are making the story shorter, what's gonna replace that? What's going to be the extra content that we're going to have? That we're going to get, But that's about it, Honestly, overall, this update is peak. I wasn't expecting this at all, as you can clearly tell in my last video at the end. I was not expecting them to actually make a comeback like this. I was not expecting them to upload a post like this. So this is good news. Okay, we have to praise them on that. Now, are there other problems with the game, like with power creep in the meta? Yeah, that's still gonna be in the game. Even if they do buffing the units, we don't know how they're gonna buff them, but if they do it good, power creep might end right there, chat. But it's probably not, because the gacha game, and I'm still not gonna like that. But if they breathe new life into older units, I'm fine with that. Just let me use my Kafka again, bro. I want to use Kafka, bro. So that's about it. That's it. Short video. I say short video, but 6 minutes for me. 6 minutes for me is crazy, chat. But that's it though. We're leaving. I'm leaving.